on them the chords this time. But I encourage you to lengthen rather than pound. Lengthen to give us the sense and the breadth of these chords, rather than simply pounding them to make them as loud as possible. It's not necessary to do that. And it's ugly. It's the breadth that counts. Now, bring it down. Bring it way down to nothing. Now, give me a nice big G sharp in the tenor, yes? And there's your climax. People often ask me, how do you play the left hand? Well, for one thing, don't jump like that, because you'll always miss the note. I suggest just a kind of a glide, just like you were, as if a very important phrase in the acting world, as if you were playing a glissando, almost like that. Don't move far away from the keys. You see, just glide. Find opportunities to back away and then swell again. And even here, don't bang, but play under the treble. Middle accented, da-dia. So it's not, don't make them even, but da-dia. And I would suggest a slight Luftpause, or breath, in the third to last measure on the last beat, between the second and the third eighth of the triplet. So you have a little breath there. So you put a little bit of a frame around these last two. And I like to take the A sharp with the left hand. Okay? Now, one other thing. It is possible from the beginning to expand almost exponentially. Start a little bit under forte, maybe a mezzo forte, even a sort of a forceful piano, and then you find opportunities to enrich the texture with the middle voices, and gradually bring up the upper voices and the bass until it becomes quite big. So, in other words, the way you build up sonority is by beginning somewhat under, maybe mezzo forte, or certainly not a full forte, bringing, listening to the horizontal motion and the destiny of those middle voices, which are a different color from the bass, and bringing them out and up dynamically, gradually, augmenting that with the treble until you have this very big efflorescent, rich sonority by the time you're into the seventh measure. But even then, it's only forte. It's not fortissimo. So you have to be very careful. So here, for example. possibilities. Now I have a very interesting edition, in which which I bought in Moscow, in which the editor has taken Scriabin's own performance and duplicated and found a way to notate it. It's really quite interesting. I've never been convinced that Scriabin was the best performer of his own music, but I think that will give you a picture of how things should be with this piece. Now, I wanted to